This is what I used to look like, I mean, specifically my shoulders. And this is what I look right now, like specifically my shoulders. And as you can see, like clearly, the three different heads of the shoulders. That is the front, which is probably the most overtrained part of your shoulder, the side part of your shoulder, and also the rear part of your shoulder, which without it, your shoulder would never be able to have that 3D look, that boulder shoulder that everyone talks about. And basically, this is what girls mean when they tell you that they want a shoulder to cry on. They want something, muscular. They want something meaty to put their head on and to cry on. They don't want your shoulder, they want mine. But jokes apart, training shoulders is really simple. It's not easy. Like nobody said it's easy, but it's simple, right? With proper technique and proper volume. This is the key. Like shoulders is really a small muscle. It's really this much, and that's it, right? So with proper volume, you can train them as many times as you want, keeping in mind that they are recovering properly and they will grow, right? Because these are small muscles. They don't take, too much time for them to recover. And yeah, I just want to say before, giving you the tips and tricks and what exercise you should do to basically have those 3D delts, I just want to say that I train shoulders twice in a single week, right? And I do that in a way, which I'm going to explain, which is I do push on Monday, and then again, I do push on Thursday. Monday is basically chest focused push day, which means I focus mainly on chest with a little bit of shoulders. And as through Tuesday and Wednesday, my shoulders are recovering, and by Thursday, my shoulders have been completely recovered. I hit them again on Thursday. So Thursday is a shoulder focused push day, which means I do sh- like mainly shoulders and a little bit of chest. So basically, I train shoulders 4 times in a single week, one on Monday when I'm training chest. Second, on Tuesday when I'm training back, I hit my rear delts because I consider that as a part of back rather than training it as a separate muscle group and then training it on shoulder day. I don't find it efficient. I find it much more fun and efficient to train it on back days, and then again on Thursday and Friday on the push day and pull days, respectively. And before getting started, I just want to say that if you just follow these exercises and if you just follow the sets and intensity and basically the nuances that I'm going to tell you in this video, if you just follow those, I think you will have an amazing shoulder the fastest way, right? So let's get on to it. Front delt. As you can see, like I have massive front delts, and the reason for that is not hitting those upright rows or those what are those like bullshit exercise? I think it is front raises. Yeah. Like, I mean, I get it. If you're a bodybuilder, I mean a competitive bodybuilder, that's fine. Like, you can do it. Like you can target specific each and every fibers of your shoulder. I get it. But for most of you guys who are watching who just want to build an aesthetic shoulder, like a big shoulder and want to gain strength, no need to hit like those front raises. Absolutely bullshit exercises. So this is my advice. Pick any pushing movement overhead. As you can see in this video, I absolutely love the barbell overhead shoulder press. And it is such a great compound movement. It not only gives you strength, but also give you that size of your front delt. And this is the nuance that I should talk about is that basically any pushing movement that you do, you will involve a little bit of your front delt fibers in that pushing movement along with your chest. It doesn't matter if you're doing flat bench press, flat dumbbell press, incline bench press, incline dumbbell press, doesn't matter. Any pushing movement that you are doing, you will involve a little bit of your front delts, right? So that's why you don't need to focus too much on your front delts. So this is what I mean by front delts, right? So yeah, like they are already pre-exhausted. All you need to do is complete the workout. So like I said, Monday is chest focus, right? I don't do any kind of pushing movements because that's already been hit many times while I'm pushing for my incline bench or incline dumbbell, right? All I do is hit the side part because that's the neglected part in that day, right? So I hit a bunch of side laterals and that's it. shoulder focus push day, that is on Thursday. And absolutely game changing exercise. I'm not saying that you cannot do dumbbells are also great exercises, but this is what I've been doing lately, and I've been extremely enjoying this movement, and it is a game changer for me because I not only gain strength overhead. I mean, this is, as you can see in this video, this is what I hit for like 8 or 10 reps. And my 5 rep max is, I think, 35 kgs on both sides, so 70 kgs on both sides. And then I'm not even considering the weight of the bar, which is 20 kgs. So if you want to count it, it's going to be 90 kgs for 5 reps. So 90 kgs for 5 clean reps is a lot of weight, right, on your shoulders. It's a fucking great exercise to build strength and also muscle. So yeah, do this for 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps on your, basically, if you're focusing on hypertrophy. And if you want to build strength, which is, if you want my training program, basically what I do is 1 week I follow specifically on strength, 5 rep maxes for 4 sets on all of the compound exercises, like for the whole week. And the next week I basically focus on that hypertrophy style exercise, which means I do sets of 8 reps for all the compound exercises I do. So if you want my training program, comment down below, let me know. I'll have it for you guys to use it. So yeah, that's all I needed to tell you on front delts. Seated dumbbell press, no problem with that, but I would really suggest this exercise, seated overhead shoulder press, with the barbell. Now let's talk about side delts. Honestly, just stick to the basics, right? By basics, I mean, I think you already know what I mean, is that just stick to side laterals. And this is an exercise that I have learned from Dr. Mike Israel, and an absolute jacked guy. And this is the exercise I think he invented, and this is a tasty one. So as you can see in this video, incline dumbbell side lateral raises. It is absolutely a game changer. The word game changer only means is that you have been playing a game for a long time, right? But you haven't been seeing any results. Introducing this exercise, the game will be rigged into your favor. Like, this is a tasty, tasty exercise. The reason I say that is because you don't have any of those core engagement, leg engagement. The only thing that you're lifting those dumbbells are with your shoulders, specifically your side delts. There's a really specific way to do it, which is not to like this, so that it doesn't count as front raise, and not to like this, you're not a bird, like you're not trying to fly, right? So you do this, and you do this, and you go slow. Don't rest it. Keep the tension, and then bring your arms up again, and then go slow. Cable lateral raises are not good. Absolutely good exercise. Now and then change it up a little bit, play with it a little bit, because these are all isolation exercises, doesn't really matter. But this exercise is a game changer. Make sure to include that in your workout. A slight tweak in a normal side lateral that you would do standing up or like seated, as you can see in this video. I absolutely enjoy this movement too. But lately I've been doing this movement, like incline dumbbell side lateral raises. Absolute game changer for me. And it kind of like tears my side laterals to a certain point where I kind of feel something is burning, like I need to extinguish that fire. And it burns, it stings the muscle so much, like you feel good. So that's all I needed to say for side delts. And yeah, now let's come down to rear delts. Rear delts is basically that part of your shoulders without which you would never be able to have that 3D looking boulder shoulders that everyone aspires to have, and that anime physique, that V-taper physique, whatever that is. Like, if you want a boulder shoulder, like a 3D shoulder, like the 3D effect, as you can see, this this fiber is what I'm talking about, the rear delts. As you can see in this video, the unilateral reverse pec deck. I have not seen many people doing it, but I must say it is absolutely an extreme game changer. Do you see why I'm focusing so much on the eccentric part of the motion? Let's take an example. If you're doing maybe reverse pec deck the normal way, where you're hitting both of your your rear delts at the same time. You see, your hands are only restricted to this. You're going this and this. I think it's not the ideal position that you should be looking forward to if you want to maximize your rear delts growth. The thing is, like I said, eccentric and range of motion is what you should be following. I mean, you should be focusing on. So when you're doing this, like as you can see in this video, you are stretching your rear delts way more than if you would do normally, right? And that is the only reason I choose this exercise. Hit it like 2 times a week on both of your back days, and you will be good to go. Like 8 sets in total in a week. So 4 sets, 4 sets, maybe 3 sets, 4 sets, whatever that is. Like just fry them and you will be good to go. I try to keep this video as simple as possible, but for clarity, let's just summarize, which is overhead seated barbell shoulder press. Amazing compound exercise, helps you to build muscle and strength, right? Then for side laterals, for side delts, I would say incline dumbbell side laterals, right? And for rear delts, I would say just hit, unilateral reverse pec deck with this specific form. So, yeah, that's all I need to say. And comment down below the word jacked if you want one-on-one coaching, like not only the program that I will be handing out to you guys as soon as I see a good amount of response in this video. You can buy it off from the link down below, but also a one-on-one coaching. So DM me the word jacked if you want one-on-one coaching on my Instagram. Peace.